welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. You can hear a lot of noise in the background, and this time it's not sheep, it's ravens. They're fledging today, so they're scattered all around the yard, and the parents are really nervous about them, so there's a lot of squawking, and then the babies are squawking, and yeah, it's nice to see. It's really cute. But today, before the rain starts, we're really going to try get a lot more sheep out to pasture, because the grass is growing like crazy right now. The flowers are out, as you can see. It's beautiful, but it really is time to get our workload lowered. Arnie's out in the fields working again, and I'm going to try get the Suffolk Ewes out, and maybe Nani's group, and of course the lambs from the other day. See if they'll go out a little easier today. So everyone's gonna try go out to pasture today. Well, not everyone, but most of them. So we got a raven here on the bale of the hay. I think this is a baby. He's there. We got another one up here, if you can see him there. And then you can hear, I think that's a parent, because now the parents don't have to watch them in one spot. They gotta look all over the yard for them. Big birds. Hi, buddy. What do you think? Some of you guys may not find this too exciting, but the ravens have been here so long now. They're definitely a part of the farm, and every year they have their babies here. And I don't know where the babies go, because it's definitely the adults that come back every year, and I assume the babies move on and live somewhere else in the neighborhood. I don't think they go too far. But this is, I guess, the nerve-wracking time for the parents. I think he's trying to go up higher onto the bales. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. You made it this far. I know, you people who hate looking at the cats and the ravens on the ground. I kind of don't like them on the ground, although I don't think any of our cats could deal with a raven, even a baby one, because they're pretty big. These aren't crows. They're a lot bigger than the crows are. But yeah, I could watch them all day long. But I know viewers don't want to watch that all day long, right, Scotty? I'm Pippi here. Yes, there's cats here too. Okay, let's see if we can get some sheep out to pasture. Still have bottle babies. They only get fed once a day. This is the youngest group. And I imagine they're going to be weaned pretty shortly too. That's Gimpy at the end there. So in this barn we put some fencing up at the front of the barn, and we've released the older side of the barn Only the lambs can get out, but they're free to come out in this pasture. It's just a little paddock. We got a few out here already. Hi, you guys. Hi. Do you like it? It looks fun. Hi. How you doing? Hi, you guys. Hi. Are you coming out here? Do you like it out here? Nani was behind me. We'll see if she comes out. Hi, Nani. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Remember she had sore mouth? Not anymore. So we got some of them out here already. So they can go in and out all day long, and they can still go in and nurse off mom. Set up the camera in the paddock that I'm going to let the Suffolk ewes into. As you can see, the threat is for rain today, so they probably won't be out long, but we'll get them out here for as long as we can. You guys want to go outside. These are the ewes that we dried off, the Suffolk ewes, and it's time to let them go for a little romp. Whoa, unlike the lambs, these guys know the routine. And this is their first time out on pasture after eating dry hay and being weaned. So I'm only going to let them go out for about an hour, and then I'm going to bring them in. Because this is extremely rich feed, and this is how sheep will get bloated if you just let them out and leave them. So it's little by little, you let them out longer and longer each day. And after about a week, they're usually okay. What we normally do is we make sure that they get some hay in the morning so that they've had food, so they're not starving. And that way they don't gorge out when they get out to the grass. These guys want to come out too, but they've got lambs with them still. We're going to take those lambs off ASAP now, and then these Dorsets can join the Suffolks out on pasture. It's amazing how the grass grows from being non-existent to overly long. And if you If the sheep in the barn would stop making so much noise, you could hear that our fields are filled with bobolinks. They're a beautiful Canadian bird that build their nests in old hayfields and stuff. And they're becoming, I guess it's an at-risk species in Canada now. So we're very happy to hear that there's quite a few of them out here this year. Who can spot Max? Those birds you hear singing in the background are the bobolinks. Although many people don't like to have dandelions in their lawns, in a pasture, they actually are kind of a good thing. I mean, they can take over the whole field, but in general, where there is a bare spot, the dandelions will grow, and dandelions are extremely rich in nutrients. So they are extremely good for the sheep to eat. They're legumes. And you saw how the honeybees were coming around this spring, and honeybees are also at risk these days. So this year, as you could see that field, it not only looks beautiful, but it's going to be feeding all those bees too. Hi. What do you think about all this? Nice grass, isn't it? Hi, how you doing? These girls have been scheduled to be sheared next, and they'll be done I think it's June 25th. All this is just for the benefit of you guys who like to sit and watch the sheep and see how they behave naturally in the pasture like this. It's kind of a relaxing moment. And all the baaing in the background, that's the Dorsets who want to join the Suffolks in the field. It's not these guys. These guys aren't making a sound. The last barn is the newly weaned lambs, who are still maintaining Dorsets one side, Suffolks the next. Even though they are free to intermingle, they definitely prefer members from their own breed. Hi guys. So I'll open the gate and see if any of them come running up voluntarily. I just got the latch out. You basically have to be the Incredible Hulk to get it open. But it's open. Craziness. And let's see what they do. Is anyone gonna come out? And look, that's a little bit of a change from the first day where I had to chase them out as if I was throwing them into the world's worst place. But I do see it's mainly the Suffolks coming out. I'm just gonna hook this gate up. Okay, we'll see if we can lure any of these guys out. Hey! I got the gate open. You can go outside with your buddies. Aren't you a pretty girl? You are adorable. Yes, you are. I'd say about half of them came out, which is better than nothing. Hi! Look at there's grass out here. Max, come here. Max! Max, come here. There. Max? Okay, for some reason they still go up to this front pasture along the barn when all the grass is in this back pasture. There's a few back here, so that's a start. And there's a beautiful willow tree there where they can lay under for some shade. But they haven't quite figured this pasture out yet, it seems. But the more that go in here, the more they'll like being in there. They'll see that there's nice grass there, and the more that will lure the others to join them. That's all you can do. They come around the corner thinking that they're gonna come running in. Silly sheep. I bet people didn't realize that grazing isn't necessarily a natural thing. Silly sheep. When you sit by the gate to the barn, that really confuses them. Now they got a decision to make. Hi, buddy. You look like you've made your decision and you're going to follow through with it. Oh my goodness, you're so nice. I didn't know that. Hi. And as I finish chores, Arnie's just pulled up. He was out cultivating the field. In an air-conditioned cab. It's boiling hot today. And today the ravens are fledging. There's one sliding down the roof. I don't know if you caught that, but he must have fallen off the roof. There's another one back out here flapping his wings, thinking about leaving, practicing. But I can see some have jumped out, and the mom and dad are kind of a little concerned right now. So there's a lot of raven noise around as they search out their babies and help them along. I think 2 are still in there, but 1 is definitely out. A raven on the top of the silo. We have a raven on top of the light. Hello. 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 Trying to teach him to say hello. We got 1 up in the nest, 2 up in the nest. And all the flowers are coming out on the trees. It looks spectacular here right now. But now I see I'm going to have to mow the lawn. Well, I got half of the lawn done, and then I don't even think you can see the house from here. Oh yeah. Way over there, there's a house. Our property goes up to there. Arnie said the lawnmower had gas, and guess what? It ran out of gas way over there. So I had to push it along the road, I don't know, half a kilometer. And I could only get it that far because the gradual incline in the heat was all I could take. It's extremely heavy. So half done, lawnmower's out of gas. I got it off the road because I didn't want anyone to steal it. And I'm exhausted now. So I'm gonna call it a day. I hope you enjoyed your time, the relaxing time, watching the sheep grazing out in the pasture. They will be really happy to be out to pasture right now. And right now I would be too. So thanks for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.